All right, so I am currently cooking breakfast. I got the Built Different oatmeal in the background cooking right now. So I figure while I'm cooking breakfast, I might as well put you guys on some game. Now, I had a subscriber email me asking me about being in receiving mode for the fulfillment of your desires. And that got me thinking, okay, this is something that I think a lot of people misconstrue when it comes to manifestation. They undermine the importance of being in receiving mode. Okay, manifestation is 10% intention setting, 90% being in receiving mode for the fulfillment of that intention. Now, I'm going to draw an analogy that should hopefully put things into perspective for you guys. Okay, when you order a package from Amazon, you're ordering it to a specific location, whether it be your address or a P.O. box or wherever, okay? But Amazon cannot ship a package unless there's a receiving address, okay? Or maybe you can go to one of those Amazon stores. I think they might do pick up there, but either way, it has to ship somewhere, okay? So when you set your intention in terms of manifestation, whether that be through scripting, visualization, affirmations, whatever it may be, okay? Me personally, I use a combination of all of those things and then some, which I'll probably touch on in future videos, but I digress. Whenever you set your intention, the package is already shipped. The universe, God, whatever it is that you believe in, your subconscious mind, the package has already been shipped. Okay, once you set that intention and you know that it's on the way, the package has already been shipped. Okay, that's when it's time to stop obsessing over where the package is and start prepping yourself. Start putting yourself in a position to receive the package that you've asked for. Because in that package lies everything that you want, if not something better. Okay, so how do you get yourself into receiving mode? You start off by being present. Presence is the majority of receiving mode because you have to think about it. If you order a package to your house, okay, and your house in this analogy is the present moment, how are you going to receive the package if you're 3 blocks down the road when the Amazon truck arrives? Okay, it doesn't work like that. You have to be at your house, okay? Because whenever you receive that package from life, from God, from the universe, when you receive the package that contains the thing that you've asked for, you have to sign off on that package because that package is for you and you only. You're the one that asked for it, therefore you're the one that has to receive it. Nobody can receive it for you. Okay, you can't have somebody else receive your abundance, your relationship. You can't have somebody receive those things for you. You have to be there to receive them, but you have to be in the present moment. If you're constantly thinking about the future or the past, if you're dwelling on the mistakes that you've made in the past, you're taking yourself out of receiving mode. If you're constantly obsessing about the future and things that haven't occurred and might not ever occur, you're taking yourself out of receiving mode. You are no longer at home to receive that package. Okay, that's why a lot of people, they block their own blessings in that way. They block their own blessings by not so much running from the package, okay, they don't know they're doing it, but because they're not being present, that takes them out of receiving mode, therefore they don't receive the package. Now mind you, when you don't receive the package, that doesn't mean that you're never going to receive it, okay? It's going to keep coming back to you. There will be more opportunities for you to receive that package, but generally what happens is when time passes by, okay, the more time that passes where you don't have the package because you were out of receiving mode, the more you obsess about the future or dwell on the past, the more faith you lose. And so you take yourself further and further and further out of receiving mode. Now, another big blockage in terms of being in receiving mode for your desires is limiting belief systems. Having limiting belief systems. This is why it is absolutely imperative that you take the time to heal. Okay, you have to take the time to heal because a lot of times what happens, even if you are present to receive whatever it is that you think you want, if you haven't taken the time to heal, you're not able to sustain it. This is why a lot of people fall off. Okay, they get what they wanted, but they can't sustain it because mentally, spiritually, emotionally, or even physically, they haven't taken the time to heal themselves. Okay, now healing is tedious. There will be times when it seems like an insurmountable task. Okay, I know that. I know that firsthand. Believe me, I know that just as well as anyone. But I am living, breathing proof that it's possible. Nobody said it would be easy, but it is possible. Okay, it is possible to heal from that heartbreak. It is possible to heal from your friend dying. It's possible to heal from anything. Don't ever tell yourself that you'll never heal. Will there be a scar there? Yes. Okay, you won't be the same as you were before the event that you need to heal from ever occurred. But you will be able to heal and progress in your life if you take the time and if you take the initiative to undergo that process. Healing is a process, it's a journey, and it's not linear. Okay, there will be times when you think you've healed, but in reality, you're just in the eye of the storm. And you have to be okay with that. Healing is really a journey of self-love more than anything. It's learning to love yourself when you're at your worst. Because when you love yourself at your worst, loving yourself at your best, that's natural. Okay, that naturally occurs. Why wouldn't you love yourself? If you can love yourself when you're down atrocious, you can love yourself when you're up. Okay, you can love yourself when you receive all of the things that you want. And because you love yourself, you'll be able to sustain it. You'll be able to sustain all of your desires. You see, something that I personally believe, okay, and you guys may disagree with me on this, but I really genuinely believe this, is that a lot of people actually want to be broke. A lot of people want to be broke, and a lot of people want to be alone. They think that they want to be rich and they think that they want to be in relationships, but in reality, they're attached to the idea of these things. The fulfillment of these things would actually, their life would fall apart. Okay, if they got these things that they think they want, their life would fall apart because they lose their sense of identity. Their sense of identity is attached to the chase, not the fulfillment. Okay, they're attached to the process of looking at their phone and seeing where the shipping truck is. Okay, where is my package? Oh, my package is across the country. Okay, I have 5 days left. They're attached to that process more than they are to the actual enjoyment and receiving of the package itself. Okay, now, like I said, that stems from limiting belief systems. They believe that they're not worthy of the acquisition of whatever it is that they think that they want. For example, I've had a lot of situations where I'll talk to girls, and me personally, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I feel like I'm a very good candidate. I feel like I'm a very good candidate. But a lot of girls, when they see that I'm a genuine dude, they run away from that. And why do they do that? Okay, for a while, I was very resentful about this, but I had to learn to not take it personally. The reason why they're doing that is because they have trauma that they haven't healed from. And when you have trauma that you haven't healed from, your self-perception is down here. Okay, and when your self-perception is on the floor, you don't think you're worthy of the thing that you think that you want. And that's why you can't sustain it. If you're able to receive it at all, you likely won't be able to sustain it. This is something that I had to learn as well. Okay, I had to learn that my self-love can't be contingent on me receiving this package. My self-love has to be contingent on my very existence, and let the package be the icing on the cake, the cherry on top. Let that be the add-on. Let that be a reflection of my love for myself, not the cause of my love for myself, not the foundation of my love for myself. In order to be in receiving mode, you have to love yourself. And loving yourself is being present. Okay, they are one and the same, because you have to think about it. If you're constantly thinking about your future self and how great of a person you're going to be when you get in shape, or when you get rich, or when you get a girlfriend or a boyfriend, whatever it is that you're looking for, when you get that car, when you get that house, that apartment, when you hit that accolade, when you get that silver plaque on YouTube, that gold plaque on YouTube, when you make your first $1 million sale, whatever it is that you think you want. If you're constantly projecting to the future, you're taking yourself out of the moment because you don't love who you are right now. To be present, to acknowledge who you are right now and where you are right now, and to love yourself for where you are right now. That is the purest, most profound form of self-love that there is. And that is the door that takes you into the room of self-mastery. You have to love yourself in the present moment. This is something that I've been preaching for years now. Okay, a lot of people, they take on this self-development journey with the intention of learning how to love themselves. But I'm here to tell you that if you approach it with that mindset, you'll never reach that destination. You'll never love yourself. You will never truly love yourself. I'm speaking from experience with that. I had to learn that the hard way, that you can level up all you want, but until you've healed, you haven't really accomplished anything because you'll still feel the same on the inside. And that's what these Instagram gurus don't show you. Okay, these people who flash all these cars and this money and all of that stuff on Instagram, they don't show you how they feel on the inside. Don't compare your inside to somebody else's outside, because I can tell you firsthand that no matter what level of success that you get to, your demons will still be there right along with you. And it's on you to, like I said, initiate that process and commit to that process of loving yourself through shadow work, through presence, through taking the time to examine yourself and illuminate, first illuminate, then eliminate your limiting belief systems.